We've been out here for about an hour and a half. We have shown you every single rescue live here on 12 News. When we first arrived on scene, actually told us that this is your family that is trapped back there. Take us through what's going through your head right now.
Just a little nervous. Their propane tank is off of its foundation. They lost all their chickens. Their water's about 5 feet high from what they could show me. But it's my daughter, her husband, and my 3 granddaughters, so very concerned.
Some just heroic efforts here, as Heather mentioned, trying to save 6 of her family members that are now trapped kind of where they're at in their home. So we're going to actually give you a live look here as these firefighters now embark on that journey, just about a quarter mile to where that flood water is here. Do you know how many people are still left over there? 4 people and 2 dogs left here. And remind me, what was your name again? Macy. Take us through, you just got rescued. What was that like?
It was good.
Yeah. And what's been going through your head the last 24 hours after this rainfall?
So I got woken up this morning by my dad, and it was kind of scary because I've never been through this. So I was really scared for this, and now I'm glad that I got rescued by them, and I'm safe and I can go to my grandma's house.
As we mentioned here, that second boat now out there, so they have 5 more family members they're going to try to get. Should be a pretty quick process. As we mentioned earlier, that took about 5 to 10 minutes from when they started, when they picked them up and came back. So that second rescue already happening just minutes after that first one. Let's walk over here and give you a closer look. So it looks like they're doing this in phases of 2. So 2 people each time on these boats is what they're fitting. You can see big smiles on their faces. We noticed when they walked up, they were waving, they were happy, really ready to embrace their family members here, because I'm sure it's now been 12 plus hours stranded at their home. They're very, very glad that they're able to rejoin their family members, happy that they're able to save the dog. The people are all okay, and I think it's really just going to be a matter of about 15 minutes before everyone is saved here. So a lot of warm embrace, smiles on their faces here. Take us through what it was like. I know you're so excited to be back here finally.
So pretty much my little sister just came into the room this morning being like, guys, the back room is, like, the outside is flooded. So I woke up almost immediately, checked outside. It was, like, in fact flooded, like, down to about waist deep. And then we just started getting, like, everything together. It was really scary. I'm very calm in, like, extreme situations. So I'm like, we just gotta pack everything and then we gotta get on the boat. But it was scary.
She's got the ice in her veins per se here. I know we already spoke with you, Macy, right? Everyone's getting saved. You were the first batch here. What's it like to see the rest of the family now finally making it over here?
It's very relieving because I thought that there was not going to be it's very relieving to know that everyone's making it over here safely and not going to be in the house, because the basement's completely flooded. The garage and back room are all, like, getting there, and
Our car's underwater.
It's very relieving to know that all my pets and all my family are going to make here safe, so it's very relieving.
Let's give you another closer look. We actually spoke with Wichita Fire as well. They were telling us kind of how they had to maneuver this. You notice there where the yellow and black stripes on those poles are down there. They actually had to go around that a little bit because the currents were so fast. So they've really had to maneuver this. They say they get these out actually more than you would think. They train for these type of situations, so that's why you see it so efficient as they are right now, getting those last 2 people, mom and dad, as you mentioned here.
We're always there for each other, and I think that's pretty cool.
And I'm just amazed at how you guys have such positive attitudes after this. A lot of people would probably be horrified. You're laughing, you're making jokes, which is pretty incredible. Why is that?
We work pretty well together as a family. I would say we're really close-knit, especially since all of us live pretty close together within a 30-minute radius of each other. So we're a really close-knit family. So, and then also we just always try and see the best in things.
You can all take notes from this family. I'll let y'all go embrace with the dog, mom and dad here as they finally made that final rescue. We've been out here for about an hour and a half. We have shown you every single rescue live here on 12 News, making sure this family gets saved from those floodwaters they had right there. We'll have much more coverage. We'll actually speak with them here coming up after the break. Stay with us. For the last hour and a half we've been here in Southwest Wichita, we showed you 6 people being rescued that were stranded near their home here in those floodwaters. We're joined by Captain Jonathan Jarvis from the Wichita Fire Department, kind of to break down what happened here. So a lot of people probably have not seen this before. You told me you came out with one boat, ended up switching to a different one to make that rescue.
Yeah, we did. Initially we came out because we had 6 people in a house, but when we got here there was actually an individual on top of his truck that was more emergent, so he was actually in a life safety situation. The people in their house wasn't quite as dangerous, they just couldn't get out. I hate when we show up to situations like this, but hopefully we can make a terrible situation a little bit better. I mean, their house is obviously flooded, they've lost a lot of property and stuff like that. We can't do anything about that, but at least we saved them from what could have been a worse situation.
Yeah.
So
some fantastic work by Captain Jonathan Jarvis here with the Wichita Fire Department and the entire rescue team there. For now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.